thank you very much for giving me the word. I just point out 3 elements with a little introduction. First of all, I would like to say that I completely agreed with what I've heard from my colleagues. I'm really happy to be here. I'm only a Metz since July 2018, so everything is quite new experience for me. But let me start with a positive experience. I was rapporteur for the Greens in InvestEU, and I must say, I was happy, or was I lucky, I don't know, that we got so much gender elements in it, even in the projects which are going to be chosen afterwards for InvestEU, but also in the governance of the steering groups, etc., that we put in so much gender elements, gender balanced elements in it. So it was a good experience to get that. But let me start by saying 3 points maybe that was not said already, because I think it's very important when you speak about gender balance that it all starts at the very young age. It starts already at home, it starts at education. So I think it's very important that we have a non-stereotypical, a neutral education where indeed boys can play with dolls and little girls can play with Lego. But if you go to the shops, and really try to do this exercise, if you go to the toy shops and you see which Lego is destined for little girls and which Lego is destined for little boys, boys can build very sophisticated technical cars, and little girls, they just can put a little doll in front of a mirror. So it starts there. It starts at the very beginning at education at home. And how often do you hear when you go to a supermarket and a mom says, or dad says to a little boy, boys don't cry. What a stupid phrase. Why should a boy is not allowed to cry? Or when you hear a mom or a dad saying to a little girl, don't speak out so loud. Little girls don't speak out so loud. So that's where it really starts, at the education. And I think it's very important that we get a neutral education where indeed the person is seen as a specific individual, and maybe, or not maybe, certainly, girls can be very good footballers and boys can be very good artists, or I don't know, painters. So let them develop really the way they feel. And then a second point, very in general too, I think if we women want to have more places in leading organs and steering groups, etc., it's also sometimes a little bit hard then to leave more place at home for the men so that they can take also a place at home in the families. And then another observation I made, if you go to public toilets, etc., did you already see a toilet where a dad can change the pampers, the nappies, yeah, thank you, for the baby? They don't exist. So also with the infrastructure, we have to make changes so to allow also the men to take their place as fathers. So I really would like the European Union to support educational programs where it's a neutral education that we support. So, and on the other side also to support infrastructures where men feel okay when they care about children, and when women are even more empowered when they are in leading positions. And then the last point I want to mention is about the election. Of course, we have to have lists as possible, as in the Green Party, with Doppelspitzenkandidaten, man and woman, and list with 50% women. That's what I have and what we have in the Green Party again. But on the other side, we have also to make the observation that women don't necessarily vote for women. That's a fact too. Sometimes we need some campaign. And another slogan I really loved, I heard it recently, on the other side, to encourage men to vote also for women. So I heard a slogan, I tell them that, and I finish with that: be a man, vote for women. I really like that. So that was from my little points to make now. Thank you very much.